Oh, hey guys. Welcome back to your local fish store. Today, we're going to be showcasing some of the highest quality hides, foods, and Plecos in the world. If you love Plecos as much as we do, you're not going to want to miss this. Let's dive into the world of Pleco Ceramics. Pleco Ceramics caves not only provide gorgeous decor in the aquarium, but also allow for essential hiding spots for a variety of species. While they specialize in Pleco caves, they also have many cichlid huts and other shaped hides to allow for many fish to get away from larger species or simply feel more comfortable in the aquarium. Let's take a look at all the caves. First, let's take a look at Pleco Ceramics breeding caves. Pleco caves designed by Pleco breeders. Like all of their decor, it is handcrafted and made completely from ceramic, ensuring that it is entirely aquarium safe and will not affect your water parameters at all. Coming in 3 sizes, small, medium, and large, this will allow you to select the perfect size depending on your Pleco group. The smaller sizes being great for things like bristlenose and hypancistrus species, as well as a variety of others, and the larger being good for your blue phantom, green phantom Plecos, or something like a golden nugget, though any larger Pleco species will love it. Next, I want to take a look at some of Pleco Ceramics' natural looking decor. Between these 5 pieces of decor, you can create an entire forest floor in your aquarium. Between the tree trunk cave, the aquarium cave, the scaping log, the snag hideout, and the tree lodge, they can create an incredible scape without the effect of dropping the pH like natural woods. All of these decorations have really unique wood textures on them, which not only do these provide natural hiding spots for your fish, but they can also create great cover for things like corydoras when they get spooked to hide right underneath. Some of my favorite decor from the Pleco Ceramics line. Next, I want to take a look at the Pleco Ceramics Magma line. An extremely unique line of decoration with a very dark brown base and really cool red tints, giving the look of lava in your tank. In the Magma line, there's the Magma Cave Small, Magma Cave Medium, the Magma Rock, and the Magma Boulder. And while not part of the Magma line, the Sheer Cliff and the Grotto both have that same look with the dark brown base and the red tints along them. These will provide not only great hides for your fish, but also create great breeding caves. Many of them actually have open bottoms, which will allow the dwarf cichlids or other species to excavate the inside of the cave and make it feel very comfortable for them. This can be great for encouraging breeding. The next product I want to take a look at from Pleco Ceramics is their unique cone cave. Having an interesting shape with a very wide opening then tapering off to a much smaller base can be great for larger Pleco species such as blue phantoms or green phantoms as well, as it provides an extremely large opening for them. They come in 3 colors, including brown, blue, and gray. While many times people can struggle to work Pleco caves into scaped aquariums, thankfully Pleco Ceramics has solved this problem with their natural Pleco caves. Having a beautiful wood texture and available in 3 sizes, small, medium, and large, they will suit all of your Pleco size needs. We've actually put some of these caves into aquariums that have had Plecos with other caves for months and months, and within 24 hours of having these caves in the tank, they were breeding. That's something I've never seen before. The Pleco Ceramic cichlid stones are a really great group of decor for breeding dwarf cichlids. Things like Apistogramma and Crebensis both love to breed inside caves, and with 2 available sizes, small and medium, this can provide great options for a huge variety of cichlids, not just the ones I mentioned. The next decor I want to take a look at is the Pleco Ceramics Honeycomb and Pleco Ceramics Labyrinth. These are a really unique piece of decor that provides many hiding spots within the same piece. With the honeycomb having 5 holes and the labyrinth having 10, this is going to provide lots of space for Plecos to suck onto and hide. Personally, I use it for growing out young Plecos. The Pleco Ceramics leaves are an ingenious piece of decor, providing just a very, very tiny opening in the bottom. This will only allow fry and small fish to get inside. This can be really great for raising fry in the same tank as the adult fish that may outcompete them for food. I found when you feed directly underneath, the babies eat extremely well. While we've taken a look at all of other Pleco Ceramics breeding caves, they do offer a couple more options as well, in the forms of the bubble cave, which is available in small and medium size, and the camel-colored cave, which is identical to the breeding cave, just a slightly different color. Well, we've taken a look at the Pleco Ceramics caves and hides. They've got another great line of products, which are their foods. We'll start off taking a look at the Pleco tablets. These are a low-protein, heavily herbivorous tablet, which is great for things like your bristlenose plecos and any other herbivorous species. They also have the Pleco algae wafers, which are a much higher protein pellet, great for your hypensistrus and more carnivorous plecos. They have a spirulina fish food, which is a great supplement to any fish's diet, but especially for your live-bearing fish, this will be a great primary diet for them. Your guppies, platies, swordtails, etc. A new product from Pleco Ceramics are the betta pellets. With extremely high ingredients, your betta's sure to go crazy for them. And finally, we'll take a look at their specialized food, the DIY paste. This is a paste designed specifically for conditioning and growing plecos to ensure they have the best opportunity while breeding and getting large. While we've taken a look at Pleco Ceramics' amazing caves and hides, as well as their foods, what they're really known for is their incredible livestock. Let's take a look at what we've got. To start off, we're going to take a look at all the ancistrous plecos, or bristlenose plecos, that Pleco Ceramics breeds. The first one we'll look at is called the L519 Ancistrus kiefneri. A very small, very unique looking bristlenose with a full size around 3.5 inches. They have this beautiful, beautiful honeycomb pattern that very few other fish have. A great addition to your tank as a cleanup crew and as a little bit of an algae eater. A very cool little pleco. The next bristlenose we're going to take a look at is one that's a very sought after pleco in the hobby, the Ancistrus wabenmuster. With a similar pattern as well as size to the L519 plecos we just looked at, they have a slightly tighter pattern and a slightly darker coloration. Will be a great addition to any aquarium 20 gallons and up to clean up some algae as well as some leftover food. Looking at a very cool species of bristlenose in my opinion, the L181 peppermint bristlenose pleco is a striking black coloration with little white dots all over its entire body. They have a beautiful white seam along their fins, though that does tend to go away with age. A really cool herbivorous pleco that won't help with algae so much, but a really cool, confident addition to many tanks. The next 5 types of plecos we're going to look at are actually all the exact same species, but simply color variants or fin variants of the same species, which is very neat. To start off, we'll take a look at the green dragon bristlenose pleco, a very desirable, quite uncommon pleco in the hobby, growing anywhere from 4 to 6 inches, and with males getting very large tentacles on their nose, a striking addition to any tank that's a great algae eater. While we have the short fin variants, we have the even more striking long fin variants, which in my opinion are unmatched by many other fish. The next variant of fish we're going to look at, we have had in store before, though nothing compares to the quality of the Pleco Ceramics plecos. The L144 lemon blue-eye bristlenose are a striking bright yellow coloration with great blue eyes that'll pop out in any aquarium. This is a great addition to any aquarium 20 gallons and up, and especially in darker tanks, this will stand out like nothing else. Similar to the L144s, we have had the longfin super reds in before, but the stark bright redness, as well as the crazy elongated fins of this group from Pleco Ceramics is nothing like I've ever seen. An incredible looking fish. The next species we're going to take a look at is without a doubt my favorite variant of bristlenose, the longfin snow white bristlenose. With crazy, crazy long fins, it almost looks like an angel swimming through your aquarium. With those males getting the large, large tentacles on the front of their nose, it's a striking, striking fish that'll make a great addition to any dark aquarium. We can start off the hypensistrus species from Pleco Ceramics by taking a look at the L333 gold grade A plecos. Classically, these Plecos will have black and white coloration rather than the black and yellow, as well as the white coloration is much, much finer, whereas on these, it has a much more broad, contrasting look. The next type ancestors we're going to look at is the L136B Pleco, with the B referring to the spot size. With the higher the letter grade, the larger the spots. With the B grades, you have quite large, quite prominent spots on a dark black body, which gives a really striking contrast. Next, we're going to take a look at two of the same fish with different color variants, the L236 Plecos. Classically, these fish are mostly black with thin white stripes on their body, but through the Pleco Ceramics lines, they have almost swapped that, being heavily white or yellow with a little bit of black markings. Let's take a look. The beautiful super whites paired with their amazing yellow counterparts, the L236 Super Yellow. The next fish we're going to take a look at today has been sought after in the hobby for years, the L134 Leopard Frog Pleco, or Pecoltia compacta. A very cool dwarf Pleco with a max size of 3.5 inches with striking black bands on a yellow body. A very, very cool fish. We're extremely excited to be working with Pleco Ceramics, carrying their entire line of hides, foods, and livestock. If you're interested in having any of these in your own home aquarium, feel free to check out our website, yourlocalfishstore.com, or have your local shops reach out to us, as we can distribute these Plecos, caves, and foods nationwide. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.